want to burn all the babies. Come here, come here. Where are you going? Oh! It's basically Chinese. What is this? Oh, there's a box here. Okay, I didn't see that at all. Cat boxes everywhere. This is like this. What the fuck? Oh. We're going straight out there. Let's see what's going on. And hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome to Wednesday stream. Hopefully you're all okay and everybody's doing super great. I'm Expense. This around me is the Expense Experience, and here is Olaf Cat when that camera kicks in. There we go, there he is. There's our little kitten. He's soaking wet. He just went outside and got a wet bum. You got a wet bum, didn't you? Hey, Dinsey, how you doing, my friend? Lovely to have you in. What have you been up to? How are you feeling at the moment? Hopefully you're all okay and everything's grand for you. Camera feels a little bit blurry. Yeah, okay, everything's good. Hello. Hello, All Halloween Eve. All Saints Eve is basically what we're at. We're ready to celebrate All Saints. Ewok, welcome in, my friend. Good to have you. What have you been up to? How's your week been going so far? And are you excited for Halloween? It's Spook Month. Almost at the end of Spook Month, isn't it? We've got 2 more days of Spook Month, and then it's back to boring November. And then it's December. One of the best months of the year. Why am I blurry? Fucking camera, piece of shit. So, today's stream. Wednesdays, as always, is a short stream because I have work Thursday morning, so we do a short stream. I've made a few changes on stream. I'll try and show you what I've done. I don't know if I can show you very well what I've done. So every single thing that makes a sound on my computer now has its own different mixer. That's what I think I've done. This is what I think I've done. So as you can see with my pointer, every single one of these is a different sound maker thing. So if I click play on Spotify. So hopefully in this scene, you didn't hear Spotify. Maybe you did. So you can't hear Spotify on this scene because we don't normally play Spotify in this scene. But if I go to this scene and I play Spotify, you can hear Spotify on that scene. You see? So hopefully this all works and things are going to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. I see, yeah. Dressing up as Clark Kent on Friday at college. Awesome. Well, good idea for an outfit. Glasses, a little bit of a swirl. Yeah, getting all technical. So there might be... What's your plans for Halloween, Dinsey? Are you just staying in or are you doing something fun for Halloween? Or are you doing something fun at home? I don't know if I'm going to be home from work in time to do any of the fun stuff, to be honest. It might just be home and stream. So there might be a few elements that I think you can hear, but you can't hear because I've made mistakes. Oh, here's a thing. Can you... Let me just try these. I don't know if you can hear these.
You like boobies, don't you?
So I've just done You Like Boobies, don't you? I wonder if you can hear those. No, you can't hear them. Fuck. I wonder what they play through on the PC. Not able to take Scout trick-or-treating. Well, she's going to go trick-or-treating, but I get home from work too late for people that age to kind of be up and about doing things. So yeah, it won't be something I'll be able to do, really. I get home from work round about 6:30. D&D on Halloween while ignoring the door. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Then you can get up in the morning and clean all the egg off the outside of your house. Is it going to be a Halloween-themed D&D session, or is it just going to be normal D&D, the same game you've been playing? Right, I need to figure out. Let me have a look here. So it is... What I need to search is Stream Deck. Stream Deck audio plays via. Hey, Jelioga, how you doing, my friend? Great to have you on board. Good to see you. Stream Deck can control audio playback through various applications using customizable buttons to trigger specific actions. That's not what I want. That's not what I want to know. 6:30 is when young kids tend to finish trick-or-treating. Yeah, it is. So I get home roughly in time for trick-or-treating to have finished. Same game. The gym is about to spawn IRL, so we're getting as manage games. Get as many games as you can before we go on heights. Oh! So your dungeon master's about to have a baby. That's crazy. Well, good luck with that. How long is your break going to be? Okay, this is what I want to know about. So, action, playback, fade, volume, adjust the playback volume output, choose a specific audio device to play them through. Okay, so I must have done this. Anyway, Jelioga, what I'm currently doing is I changed my audio mixes on this PC. If I go to this screen again, I adjusted, so every single sound device I've got plays through here now. Like, I can control each of them individually. But I suddenly realised that these don't sound. You can't hear what I've done, but my buttons that make sound effects don't play anything for you. They won't play anything. So we can see on my screen here, if I go to sound effects and I press like boobies, you can't hear it. So let's click on this and then go boobies, play stop, no fade, output. Oh, okay. So I can make it output through something. And then I can have it output headphones. Can it capture? Can it capture? So have I got to do that for all of them? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so can I then go audio capture? Audio output capture. Headphones. Okay. Now let's try.
You like boobies, don't you?
Hopefully, maybe that will come through. I don't know if it will or not. Okay, has that done anything? Too many expenses. We've got the tunnel of expenses. Okay, that worked. Let's try that button again because I've changed it again. I think I might have solved it, but let me just try. Oh, for fuck's sake. So So that's now a problem. Fucking hell. Okay. I thought I'd solved a problem, but I created problems. Wow, that's crazy. Why is 3D's message appeared there, but not there? I don't understand that. 3D, you're only appearing in one set. So I have two loads of chat on my screen, and there's a reason for this. So I've got two loads of chats on my screen. One is like YouTube and Twitch chat combined, and one is just Twitch chat because I can write into one and not the other one. But for some reason, 3D's not appeared on this side. Or it might be because it was your watch streak. That's probably because of the watch streak. Endless expense. Welcome in, 3D. Great to have you on board. I'm still trying to think around a solution for this problem. I could have the sound effects go to... if I have it go, all my sound effects go to this monitor. Right. Let's try this button. I don't exist. You do exist. You're appearing now. Right, so hopefully that music didn't just sound. I'm trying to problem solve live because I created a problem. Wife wants me. I bet she does. I bet she does hot pants. Woo-woo. Hello. Right. I don't think the sound effect came through. Okay, so now if I go to this and we go here and I want to make that match to this monitor here and then I press this button here. So I don't hear it, but I think that played for you. I'm pretty sure that played for you. It did. Okay, problem solved. I know how to do it, but I don't hear it. But that's okay. I don't need to hear it. Okay, awesome. So what I need to do then is every single one of these, I just need to change to. You can't see what I'm doing, so let me show you what I'm doing. So every single one of these now needs to be changed over to that monitor. But that's okay. As long as it works for you lot. That's the important thing. It needs to work for you all and not for me. This is really boring, eh? Really boring. Jelly how are you doing, my friend? What have you been up to? How's your week going? How are you feeling? I know everybody's having like fibro flares up at the moment, so hopefully you and Freely are all okay with your fibromyalgia flare-ups and you're like leveling back to normal. I think it's the weather changing. That's what I think it is. Don't do the crashing sound effect on me. Don't do it. So these are all the sound effects that I have. But you can now do triple press buttons, like single press, double press, and press and hold, which will make things happen on this. I've still got to find a job where I want a single, double, and triple press. But I think it's a really useful button to have. 2 actions. What's the 2 actions? Alright, there's nothing on there. Okay, that's all cool. Lily go to bed. 1 action. Why is this... Why is that a dual action thing? I don't understand why Lily go to bed is a double action thing. Maybe it's supposed to turn the lights off. Maybe I had an idea for it and nothing on that page. Okay, so all sound effects should now work. Yeah, I think that looks like it works for you, but it's coming out really loud. So let me just pull it down a little bit. Okay, that's all good. Brilliant. Was making a coffee. I'm good, cheers. How's everyone? I'm not bad, Jelly I've just created a problem for my own... I've created a rod for my own back. So what I've done on my stream is I've changed everything. Like I think I said in Discord, I've made everything its own mixer. I can control the volume of everything straight away. Like I can drag my mic down and bring up audio, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't have anything for... so rename and...
Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
SFX. Okay. Hey, Lily, welcome in. How are you doing? So you need to go into audio mixers. And that should now be on every single screen. And it should now work. Let me just try that. There we go. All working. Welcome in, Lily. How are you doing? I really liked your stuff you did. The AI images you did. Really liked the AI images. Bonjour. So they've caught your Louvre thieves. But they don't have... The French are saying they've kind of confessed. But they don't have the things that they ever stole. So I don't think they've caught the people. I think they're just blaming it on people. I'm good. Vive la boobs. Vive la boob. Took me a while to read that. It was a bit confusing. What kind of coffee have you gone for, Jelly? Are you like a milky coffee kind of person? Are you black coffee? Have you gone decaf? Because given the time of day now, it's like gone at 8 o'clock. Can you really have coffee this late and still go to bed? If I was to have a coffee at this time of day, I would be absolutely fucking mental. They haven't got the stolen... No, they haven't got the stolen items. So they've arrested 2 people, and they don't know where the stolen items are. And the 2 people aren't coming forward and going, well, actually, yeah, this is what I did with them. So the stolen crowns and stuff are still missing and still stolen. Oh, Dinsey, I just saw your 7 stream streak. Thank you, Dinsey. Scapegoats. They could be scapegoats. I'm just going to adjust this here. Like, we can see this light here. It's like... looking weird. Sorry, I put that light in the wrong place. The jewels are probably in pies. They could be in pies, Lily. You might be right. I'm going to ignore your correction and just go with pies. I like to think that the jewelries have been broken down and been put into pies. You know, like at Christmas. I don't know if this is a thing in any other country other than in the UK. But you used to have like Christmas puddings and people would put in like a tuppence or a coin into Christmas pudding. Just one. So your whole family would have Christmas pudding and one of those portions of Christmas pudding would have a coin in it. It used to be... I was going to buy one for Scout, but I never got round to it. I decided against it because I thought it was a waste of money. What was it? Christmas pudding coin Royal Mint. Yeah, I was going to do it and do it as an annual thing. And then just thought, oh, man. The Royal Mint. Okay. There is a Christmas coin. When we get to the Royal Mint. I never had a Christmas pudding or mint. Have you not? Do you know what? I used to hate... Oh, look how beautiful this is. I used to hate mince pies. The last couple of years, fucking love them. They're absolutely amazing. It might be this. It's a 6pence, isn't it? Yes. The silver sixpence. So I almost bought Scout a sixpence to do the Christmas pudding thing with every year. And I'm kind of glad I didn't because it's just fucking absolute waste of money. But I was kind of like, oh man, what a cool thing to have for Christmas to have every year would be a sixpence to traditionally do the Christmas pudding. So I was very, very close to doing it, but I didn't get around to it. But I quite like the roll mint. This one's nice. £78 though. Fucking hell. For a 50p coin. Ice tops instead of crust. I've not tried the ice topping ones yet. So I'm kind of slowly getting myself round to eating mince. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. There we go. That's what I was looking at. I haven't got myself round to the icing ones yet. I'm slowly kind of being initiated into Christmas traditions that I've always felt like a bit shit. Maybe I might try, and I know this isn't a Christmas tradition, but I might go and try a coffee. What kind of coffee is it I'm supposed to have? The pumpkin spice coffee. I might try one at the weekend. Kim's kicking me out the house at 10 a.m. because she's got some work on that she needs to get done. So I'm getting kicked out at 10 a.m. So I'm going to go climbing, but I might grab a coffee. I might grab a pumpkin spice latte at the end of it. You don't need to go that far. But I was told I need to try it. So it's £78 for 50p coin. So it is, if I was to spend this in the shops, it would be worth 50p. But if I was to put it on eBay, it'd probably be worth more than that. That's the thing. Do it, tell us. I thought I'd do a little recording of it. I'll do a sit-in coffee at Starbucks. You can buy them to sit in and eat, drink, can't you? You could. Do Costa do them, or is it just Starbucks? Where does these coffees? Do Costa make pumpkin spice coffee? Now we need to find out because there's a Costa coffee on the way home. You have a £5 coin your granddad gave you. Awesome. What's on it? What kind of £5 coin is it? I've got Scout. I bought her the first coin with King Charles's head on it. The first one. It was minted 50p. It's on the first run of them in the display thing. She's got one of those. They probably do. Yeah, I'm just having a look now. Honeycomb. Costa secret menu items. How are they secret when... okay. Orange hot chocolate. Oh, Nutella hot chocolate. Orange hot chocolate sounds awesome. Costa hidden gems. Costa season menu. The caramel latte macchiato is like a coffee lover's dream. Autumnal. Autumn is here, and Costa Coffee's new pumpkin spice latte macchiato. Okay, there we go. I know, I just saw that myself. Orange hot chocolate sounds awesome. The King's Coronation, you bought it for £5, so it's basically a trade. The King's Coronation, like the old king or the current king. I'm imagining you mean the old king. They're secret in that they don't need to update the sign. So they're not on the sign, but the website still lists them. Oh, this isn't the proper Costa menu. Okay. Current king. Oh, okay, yeah. This is what I've got Scout, but a 50p coin. So it's the first coin, the first runner coins they did with the king's head on it. eBay. I wonder how much it's worth on eBay now. eBay. Here we go. King Charles 50p. Let's see. I was typing there. Fucking sake. 50p. King Charles. I imagine it's just worth 50p. It's King Charles 50p Hogwarts. It was Hogwarts one. It was a Hogwarts one. Let's see. Here we go. £8.99. So that's it. The coin I've got is worth £8.99. So that 50p's. This is what I've got here. I think it's in this kind of thing, but it's the King Charles one. I don't know. I'm going to say it's £8.99. I'm going to guess. But yeah, that's what I bought Scout. Just because I thought it's nice for her to have that as a change of king. Lots of places have secret menus. It's just to encourage people to go in. Does the local pub have secret beers? Like, can I go in and ask for the secret beer menu? Do you know what? I've not seen a £20 note in years, Ewok. I just don't have cash anymore. I've not used cash in a long, long time. And I know some people say this is really bad because the government's trying to watch what we spend. And by not using cash, it means that I'm allowing the blah, blah, blah. And the money's just disappear and meh. I've just not used cash in a long time. I don't think I've seen a £20 note in years. It's just crazy. I rely on my phone now, so I was very heavily on just my tap to pay card. Boop, boop, unless I had to pay more than £100 and I'd have to put my PIN in. But now I just use my phone. I was really worried about using my phone to the point where one time I ran out of petrol and I didn't have my card on me. I left my wallet at home and ran out of petrol. But I had my phone on me with my card set up and I refused to use that to the point where I had to phone up my mum. Mum, can you come buy me out? You use cash when you set yourself a budget to avoid going over it. That's a fair way to do things, to be honest, Lily. I completely agree with that for setting budgets. I just ignore it. I just ignore it. I spend half my evening chatting shit with AI. I don't care about surveillance. Yeah, I'm not bothered about it either. My life is so boring in the grand scheme of things that I don't imagine the FBI or anybody else is going to be spying on me. And if they are, fucking fair play to you. If you haven't got anything better to do than spy on someone as mundane and boring as me, great. Although I might be on watch list. We used to have... So our chat group for skateboarding and snowboarding was called Supporting ISIS years ago. Supporting ISIS. And the reason for that is it was improving skateboarding in something. I can't remember what the last one was. But yeah. And we just thought it'd be funny to call it that because we thought we'd get loads of FBI agents watching us. You saw some guy buying clothes in JD with £50 notes and his debit card, which seemed dodgy. Yeah, £50 notes are like the ones that they forge the most, aren't they? I thought they were like the most highly forged ones. Was that the door knocking or was that my imagination? Let me just check whether that was a door knock or my imagination. My imaginations. My imagining. I didn't hear a thing at all. It must have been the Halloween music playing. Neo the Home Robot? No. No, I haven't seen Neo the Home Robot. Let me see if I can get myself refocused first. There we go. Neo the Home Robot. Oh my days. Is this... No, it can't be this one. It must be this one. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. I forgot to change things. So it can't be this £19 one. This can't be right. Yeah, probably. Years ago, when I worked full-time at a ski slope, and I was cashing up the tills at the end of the day, there was a fake £50 note. And normally, when there's fake notes in circulation, we'd warn all the other slopes, be careful, there's some fake notes doing the rounds, blah, blah, blah. Just be careful to check everything. But I was too embarrassed because our cashier had taken a bit of standard printer paper with a £50 note printed on one side and fucking nothing on the other side. They haven't even attempted to do it properly. It wasn't even the right size. It wasn't even the right size. You sure it's not this one, Dinsey? I think this is the one. This is it. This is definitely it. Look at it. It's a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty.
The big one from Ariel is way bigger.
Shut up, Ariel. I don't care about Ariel.
Why doesn't every...
I don't care. Go away, people.
People don't know that...
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Can you hear that or not? I imagine you can't hear that.
Neo.
It's supposed to be coming through this, but you can't hear it. So let me change this. Audio mixers. Web browser capture. It needs to be... Is this right?
The robot, Nini.
Still can't hear it. What one is it? I know why you can't hear it. I know why you can't hear it. Okay, let me change that to what it was. I know what went wrong. I know what went wrong. I know what went wrong. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about having my new mixer set up. I'm still learning what I'm doing there.
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nini.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
My name is Bernd.
This is the man in a
and today
costume. This
we're
is the
launching
man in a
Neo,
costume.
our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nini.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
It's like the
my
ones from
chores.
Alien
I
Isolation,
just
isn't it?
leave
The
and I come
working
back and they're all
Joes.
done.
Are
The
you
working
kidding
Joes
me?
are always with you. Yeah, it's the human in a costume. Yeah, but this is the human in a costume. This is definitely a human in a costume. I could do that robot walk. See? You're 100% right, Ewok. It is. At some point, I've just been pushed down for too many times by its owner. Or it's CGI. Roof, it could be CGI. I think it's way easier just to put a person in a costume than it is to CGI that.
This all started a decade ago, working really hard on making what is Neo a reality. But to me personally,
I
this
don't
started
believe
when I was like 10 years old.
I don't believe we're there
I grew
yet
up
with
reading these beautiful books
with
and
computers.
watching these beautiful sci-fi movies
Your
where
ChatGPT bullies you.
the future was all about how we as humans
That's what I think,
really
Ewok.
focus
It
on the
can't
things that
be.
matter.
Friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine washable knit suit, a head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style. As for using your Neo, we made the experience simple. Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully
It
autonomous.
looks like
The
a
chores
thing of
feature lets you schedule a
nightmares.
time for your Neo to do.
Look
It
at
works
it.
really hard
Look
to
at it
make
looking
Neo's
at his
design
box.
friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine washable knit suit, a head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style. As for using your Neo, we made the experience simple. Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully autonomous.
That's so
The chores
weird and
feature lets you
creepy.
schedule a time for your Neo to do all of
If
your chores.
these were
so
real,
you can
who
come
in
back to
chat
a cleaner home
would
every
buy
day.
one of these?
With the AI companion feature, you can talk to your Neo to get assistance
can you fuck
with
it?
anything
That's the
from a
main
hard
question. Can
to
you
a
fuck
household
it?
task. With Neo's autonomy, you can get access to all of its
How,
latest
what is
AI
unhinged
features to
mode?
get help
I need
with
to hear
tasks
about
on
unhinged
demand.
mode.
And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere. But all you have to do to get started is turn on your Neo and introduce yourself.
Unhinged is not stream safe. Oh, now you made me want to
I'm
do
Neo. I'm here to help around the house. What's your name?
Harry.
it.
Nice to meet you, Harry.
Good point,
When you
Ewok.
have a question or want something done, just let me know.
In the house, your Neo will get it done at the scheduled time. If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do,
It's gonna murder their mum when everybody's away. I never understand how such young people are so fucking rich. I bet she collects leaves as her job and he tickles salmon. I bet that's what they do for a living. And they've got a place like this. Companion mode. I want to know about the companion mode. This is what interests me most.
I can't seem to find my glasses. Is this paprika?
No, that's cayenne pepper.
Oh, I'd have fucking lied my ass off. Yeah, put loads in. Put fucking shit tons in it.
Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Rich parents. Yeah, I imagine you're right.
Could I use this in my chili?
They're both made from chili peppers, and you could put cayenne in your chili, but it is much spicier.
Neo is a speech-enabled AI companion made
Salmon
for any
milk
kind
is
of
a real job.
conversation.
No way. Right. We're bored of this
Where
video
other
now.
AI assistants are confined.
We now need to... let me just change my screens quickly before I make a mistake. Salmon milker. I need to see this, if it's a real thing. I don't believe you. Stupid new jobs. Salmon milker is a job? Question mark. Generating answer. Okay. There's nothing coming up. You're lying to me, Dinsey. You're lying. Salmon don't produce milk anyway, but sometimes we say milking because, like, venom on snakes, they milk that venom, and they milk spider venom. So I was wondering, do they milk the eggs out of the salmon? That's what they'll call milking, but nothing's coming up as a salmon milker. They're getting the sperm. Okay, and for breeding salmon in captivity. It actually is real. Okay, salmon milker, sperm. And we wonder why we get banned on stream. Generating answer. Milt refers to the seminal fluid of fish, including salmon, which contains sperm. It is often called blah, blah, blah. So yeah, okay. $499 per month if you want to test it out. What? Are you talking about you pay them $419? Oh, hold on. Ewok, what are you saying is real? Are you saying the robot's real, or are you saying the salmon milking's real? And because it wouldn't make much sense to be paying £500 a month to milk a salmon. I mean, some people would. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Because I thought for a minute you were saying people were paying £500 a month to wank off salmon, and that just didn't seem to make any sense. That's why. That's one hell of a kink. One hell of a kink. Grok, call me. Lily, can you screen grab that and put in Discord? We need to see. We need to see Grok calling you a bitch. Oh man, I need angry AI. Can I ask my AI chat to be meaner to me? Hold on. Where is my chat GTP? Can you be meaner to me from now on? Let's see what it says. Define meaner. If you want playful roasting, honest but harsh feedback, full on drill sergeant mode. Full on drill sergeant until tomorrow morning, then return to normal and act like this never happened. Let's make it seem really seedy. Okay. Yeah, DM it to me. Copy that, recruit Alex. From this moment on until sunrise, you're in boot camp, not stream chat. What's your first objective, soldier? I broke a nail. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Yeah. That's quite good. You what? And now you think the enemy cares about your Manicore soldier? That's just what can we say? What can we say? There we go. I'm deciding, Lily. Do you want me? Do you want me to show these on stream, Lily? Blame Din Din. I'm going to show them on stream. I think I can get away with showing these on stream. I don't think anything's there. So we got is right. You asked, you got it. Neither invite me to your jerk off windmill or shut the fuck up about it. Hold on. If you're calling your rich parents for more Molly, tell them Leo says thanks. What the fuck? 7 milker, what? You blindfolded bitch. It's when you tie 7 dudes in a circle, each one's got his cock out, and they all jerk in sync like some satanic windmill. Except the last guy's got his thumb up your ass counting the beats. Google it, or better yet, host one tonight. I'll narrate. How did you get AI? How are you not getting AI to be this fucking insane? 1% battery. That's the insane thing. You are right, Ewok. That is the unhinged behaviour here. Not AI being so crazy and mean. It's having 1% battery on your phone and not having it charged in. Wow. Don't be so mean to your phone, Lily. Give it some energy. Give it some energy now. Right, shall we move on to beer? Because we haven't done beer. We're half hour in, and on a short stream, we haven't done beer. Where is my beer? Where is my beer screen? Hopefully everything works. Like I said, I've changed loads of things over, which means maybe... yeah, it should work. It should work. Let me press this button.
Let's go drink some beer. Let's go drink some
You can't hear that. Okay.
Let's go drink some beer.
So let me go back to here. And I need to grab that SFX. Blurb. No, not Blurb SFX, just SFX in general. And that needs to go into here. Okay, now let's try it again.
Let's go drink some beer. Let's go drink some beer. Let's go drink some beer. Let's go drink
I know what I haven't done.
some
I know
beer.
what I haven't done. I know what I haven't done. Fuck's sake. Learning to try and make things better. And every time... here we go. Stream Deck. I need to change that button. So, on Stream Deck we go to this button here. That. 2 actions. This goes through this. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Right, everybody, it is. You can now hear it? Yes, you can hear it, but I can't. Ah, yes. Oh, no. Do you know what it is, or is it just a bag? 4 days in a row now. I mean, she's 5. That's not good. I think, yeah, doctor help. Doctor help at this point. That's crazy being sick 4 days in a row. Okay, everybody, it is time. Norovirus is evil. Oh, it's a norovirus. Yeah. That takes ages to get through. That takes ages to get through the system. And it comes out everything, doesn't it? Every single orifice that you can possibly find in your body is being expunged. On brighter things, we're going to be drinking this. This is called Bletch. It's DJ Squawk. Well, it's by Bletch. And it's by it's called DJ Squawk. It's got a little parrot on the front, looking really cool. Dressed up for Halloween as a DJ, I guess. It burns. It burns. It burns. Whilst we are drinking this, we've got a question from Dan. Dan posed a question for today's stream, which is, Annie, are you okay? That is Dan's question for this stream. I don't know why he's asked that one, but he has asked that question. I can't spell. Uh-oh. I read that as... I can't spell. Like Orphan Annie. I think it's because Dan gave me the question. So when I do my going live notifications, the things that go out to people who have Twitch app, even though I don't do it anymore, I stopped doing it a while ago. Dan said, "Can you have your joke today as what does Michael Jackson like to do on holiday?" Ski. And then he said, "Can you have the question of the stream as Annie, are you okay?" So I've done it for him. I will deck Grok for you. Don't worry. We like Grok being mean. It's the good thing. Anyway, whilst we're all pondering, Annie, are you okay? This beer is a hazy golden session IPA with a soft body from oats and wheat, bursting with juicy citrus tropical fruit and hints of passion fruit, balanced by light pine and floral notes. Moderate sweetness and restrained bitterness make it refreshing and yet flavourful with a creamy mouthfeel and smooth, easy finish. It's going to be citrus, hazy, and tropical tasty. Okay, it looks good. It sounds good. I like the can, even though like the parrot's kind of got like a chain around his neck. It's like goldy looking chain kind of parrot. Let's get a glass and we'll give it a try. So yeah, going back to that robot, it's £500 a month to try it out. I wonder what you can do in a month. I wonder what you can do with it in a month. I still reckon people are going to have sex with it. It's just, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right. Beer is open. Let's get it poured and we'll give it a wee try before we move on to other bits of the stream. We'll have to go quite quick. Otherwise, we're not going to have time to rank our monsters. And I know we all want to rank our monsters. Super, super cloudy. Look at that. You can't even see through it. It's an IPA, so we kind of expect it to be a little bit cloudy. It smells like pineapple and it smells like, I'd say pineapple and banana. Banana. Well, dildos are a robot. Is a dildo classed as a robot? I'm going to ask AI. Is a vibrator a robot? Let's see what AI says. Okay, so we've asked that. Private Alex, what in the unholy name of chatbox surgery made you ask that question in my presence? A vibrator is not a robot. It's a simple machine with one job, and it doesn't need AI legs or a programmer to accomplish it. So you need basically like a PLC involved to make it a robot, really. You want to talk robotics? Then bring me something with a sensor, an algorithm, and a mission profile, not a battery. Now, so minimum, it needs a programmable logic controller. I'm talking about a programmable logic controller, not a printed board. Now we're talking like a soldier with a brain instead of a bubble gun between the ears. You're damn right. If you want to call something a robot, it needs some form of autonomy. That means a programmable logic controller. Okay, microcontroller of some kind. Yeah, there we go. So, basic. You need to have a programmable logic controller on it, not a printed circuit board. A PLC, not a PCB. A motor with no mind is just a toy. There we go, Lily. Confirmed it's just a toy. Just a toy. That's not what I was trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do here. So now we know. Now we know. Right. Beer. Pineapple-y. Banana-y. Pineapple and banana. Is your AI not like this, 3D? Is there something wrong with your AI? Oh man, that's got no flavour at all. What an absolute letdown. Like, it's got a little subtle flavour, but it's a really strong pineapple and banana smell, but flavour's nothing. Grokken is crashing now. What did you do? Lily's broken, Grok. Uh-oh. Microsoft's down globally, isn't it? Microsoft's just gone down, so... yeah, you need to be careful if you've got Microsoft devices, Xbox, or your thermostat or doorbell uses Microsoft infrastructure. Microsoft is currently down. Yeah, your AI is broken, 3D. If your AI is not being mean to you, it's not working. Azure is having issues. Yeah, there we go. Beer's really boring and dull. It's got a slight burnt flavour to it, and it's not as exciting and flavourful as the smell says it should be. Where's Jelly Ogre? He came in after making the coffee and never answered my question about his coffee, and then just disappeared. Windows 11 is fine. I think Windows is fine, but I think Microsoft is having issues, like Microsoft Cloud Computing and so on. Boring and dull, like my AI. Yeah, boring beer. Boring like 3D's AI. So cheers, everybody. I'm going to give this probably a 4 out of 10. Thank you very much. Lily, come make AI fun. And he's not okay. Still here, look. No problem, Jelly-Oka. What coffee? Tell me about your coffee. Do you like my streams? Oh, you'll like this, Papa. We are live now. You are part of it. There we go. I didn't get to read your reply, Papa. Did you get a response from the phone call you had earlier on today? A nice camp coffee. Oh, the camp coffee. I might have to come around and have a camp coffee with you. I've not had one of those since I was a child. I remember drinking the liquid thing straight into my mouth. So, well, slap my circuits and call me coactive. We're live then. Listen up, chat. This is Sergeant GPT, reporting for duty alongside Private Alex, the wildest streamer this side of Twitch HQ. You're not just watching, you're enlisted. Drop those lurks, sound off in chat, and let's turn this stream into full-blown operation. Alex, what's our current objective on stream? Entertainment, chaos, or pure unfiltered domination? Used to have it in hands. Yeah, I've got good childhood memories from it. Good childhood memories. Camp Coffee is Hickory. Is it Hickory? I'm going to say it's Hickory and then be corrected. Camp Coffee. Private Spence. I don't know. Yeah, Camp Coffee. Brand of coffee. Chicory. Chicory, not Hickory. What's the difference between chicory and hickory? Might sound like a dumb question. So it's a liquid, and basically you add the liquid to hot water. That's all it is. Sugar, water, chicory, extract. So what is chicory? Okay, we can ask. What is chicory, and what is hickory? There we go. His name is Gregory. Finally, a question with some brain meat. Chicory, that's a plant soldier, a blue-flowered little trooper in the dandelion family. People dry and roast the roots to make a coffee substitute, especially when times are tough, or you're out in the field without caffeine rations. Okay. And hickory, that's a tree, a big hardwood bruiser. We use its wood to smoke meat and make axe handles that don't snap like wet twigs. Chicory is for drinking, hickory is for building. Okay, but they're both plant-based. That's where my confusion was, because I knew hickory was a tree, and I assumed what I thought went into Camp Coffee was just an extract of the tree. I won't lie, it's slightly pissing me off how GTP is only using caps. Okay. Here's your caps lock broken. It's because it's angry, Papa. It's trying to be... I've told it to be aggressive as a drill sergeant. That's why it's on it. One starts with a C. Thank you for the input, Chiliogo. Isn't Windows 10 unsafe now? In the UK, Windows 10 is supported for another year. If you're elsewhere, I'm not sure, but I know the UK came up with some agreement with Microsoft that is supporting it for another year for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because of the underhand way that they kind of forced people to buy new PCs. Oh, chicory, chicory. What else can we ask my soldier-based thing? Doesn't quite match the IRL personality of a sergeant. My army friend said your drill sergeant impression is awful. There we go. My curious self. I got loads of different things here. Loads of different things. Oh, did he now? Well, tell that soft-spoken son of a soggy sea ration that this ain't an impression. This is a full-scale verbal invasion. If he thinks he can do better, he can step right up, grab a mic, and try to yell, blah, 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 blah. What one's caught your most attention, Lily? Which one's got your most attention out of all the things I've got down here? Also, what's wrong with Xbox? Microsoft's down at the moment. Okay, what's wrong with Xbox? Nothing, except maybe the fact that half of the recruits who use it couldn't hit a target. Sometimes network. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just going through investment pies. That's all. Nothing really that interesting. I just wasn't really sure. Don't come at me for that mistake. Yeah. It's just kind of asking where to and not to put money, and get a bit more of an understanding of how investing money works. Just out of interest, really. It's a quick way to get information. I thought you meant Xbox servers are down. No, Microsoft's down. I don't know if Xbox servers are down, but Microsoft's having some serious issues in Xbox. My chat looks dumb compared to yours. I've got some interesting... mine goes back miles, actually. Look, mine goes back miles. Miles and miles and miles. Oh, that's it. Kings and Jokes, Twitch game fail, Discord game, 2 truths, dog facts. Dino Stone. So I sometimes check facts on here to see what ChatGTP says about facts. To see if what I found matches this, and then I'll go back and check it again. What's new chat? What's new chat? Oh yeah, lots of history facts, but they're all shit. Most of the facts that ChatGTP comes up with are shit facts. They're not good at all. We never use them. At least ask GTP to be more like a gunnery sergeant. Be more like gunnery sergeant for full metal jacket. Okay. Let's go straight back to the top and go to that one. Okay. Can you be more like... You want Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, do you, Private Alex? Then strap in and bite down on your controller, cause I'm about to turn this chat into Paris Island 2.0. I'll be louder than... Hey, you can't be louder. I like hiding donuts in my foot locker. There we go. Let's see what it says to that. That might be what they're trying to do, Ewok. That might be what they're going with. Oh, I think I've I think I've broken its brain. I think I've broken its brain. You see, GBT voice mode doesn't work either because they don't change the voice. Is there a voice mode? Can I make it talk to me? Oh, I can. I didn't realise that was a thing. Hold on.
You like hiding donuts in your footlocker? What in the name of all that is military approved is wrong with you, Alex? Do you want smelly socks, mold, and mouse commandos raiding your rations at 300? Huh? All right. Here's your battle plan. Listen and implement. 1. Stop shoving fresh pastry next to your uniform. Food fabric will stink city and pest hell. 2. Use an airtight container.
I don't think it got what we're doing. Did it?
Vacuum bag.
How do I stop it?
Freeze the donuts first. Frozen rations last longer. 3. Add a silica pack.
Stop. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. It wasn't the right voice, was it? It didn't sound angry. I don't know how to change the voice. Can I change your voice? This is my voice of command. It doesn't come with a mute button or a soft voice. You can use voice changes like voice mode. No. Stupid thing. Right, bored of that. I'm bored of that. Let's see what happens here, because Okay. Get rid of it. Otherwise it's going to think I'm weird. It's going to think I'm weird all the time. Oh, we lost a follow. Uh-oh. Here we go. You need someone who sounds like they've been on crack for 15 years. Let's get Lily in to do it then. I think that'll be about right. Right, okay. Let's see if this works correctly. It did work correctly, but where's Spotify? Why is Spotify not showing? There's Spotify. Okay, brilliant. Everything works so far as it should do. And I can move this around. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is what I've got on my screen at the moment. And if I move to Bandle, everything's sort of different. It's having major changes in December, isn't it? Is it? What's happening to it in December? I've been on crackers for 15 years. Past your bedtime? How comes it's past your bedtime? Are you at college in the morning or something? Hopefully this is going to work. We will find out. We have got Bandle. 2010 this song was released. It's got 733 million listens on YouTube. It's a rap rock song. And it's an easy part 2. Any cheese and crackers? Oh, I like cheese and crackers. I like cheese and crackers. It sounds like that Fun-Loving Criminal song again, but that definitely was 2010. That was like 1995, not 2010. But apart from that, no idea. Rap rock. So who would have been 2010 doing rap rock still? Could be Linkin Park. No, no. A year younger than you. Ooh, so you were born in 2009. That makes you 3 years old. I've got no idea for this. Anybody got any guesses at all? Oh, by the way, what do you think of this new layout? Do you think this works? Is it a bit too cluttered? Too much going on? Or is it all good? You would have been 3 in 2010. What's going on here? That doesn't make sense. It's a good layout. Well, I think it's working. Dang babies. I'm going to skip. This is where we should be getting the song, it says. Easy Part 2. The Puppet Boardmaster. Yeah. Yeah, the angry ChatGPT scream was good. I've got nothing for this at all. Like, it says we should be guessing it by now.
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I just headbutted the microphone. No, I've got no idea. If there's no guesses, we'll do a little skipperoo on it. I think it's going to have to be a skipperoo. We'll play it one more time, then a skipperoo. No. I know, but I can't prove it. The guitar's added next to nothing. Or were you offering? Was that an offer, or were you just saying fuck? Oh, that broke things. Ah. Eminem? Which Eminem song do you reckon it is? And welcome in, Hampton. Good to see you, my friend. So we've got... we're looking for Lose Yourself, Love... Oh, it's 2010. It is an Eminem one. Love the Way You Lie. No. Oh, no, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It is too early. Lose Yourself is way too early. I'm not good at rap pops either. Okay. Right, any more guesses? It's ooh by who the fuck knows? I think this might be yesterday's one. For Tuesday's bundle. That's what we're currently playing, isn't it? Tuesday's bundle. So this is the image for it. This is the image to go for it. Airplane. You think it's airplane, but wrong people. Well, it's showing an aeroplane and then two people. Wait, so it could be airplane, maybe. We can type that in. We can type that in. We'll try. Yeah, featuring... That was it. It's featuring Eminem. That's what threw it. That's what threw us... Well, threw you all off because we thought it was Eminem. And it wasn't Eminem. It's featuring Eminem. Is that the one? So Hayley Williams. Okay, is the one featuring Hayley Williams. Okay.
When you fade to the blackness, and when you staring at that phone in your lap, and you hoping but them people never call you back. But that's just how the story
I don't know this. I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. That's the first time that's flown past my ears. Who got that in the end? Oh, Lily got that on 1 point, I think it was. Lily got that on 1 point. So there we go. Lily is now on 130. Oh, good work, Lily. Next one. Oop, 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 oop. Today's bandle. So we've got a funk rock alternative. Might be my kind of thing. 2006. Could be where my brain resides. Easy poem. Oh, did Hampton get it first? No, he didn't. Red Hot Chili Peppers, isn't it? It is. Oh, here it is. There we go. Good work. I was busy singing it. That one was an easy one. Ewok, you get 6 points. Even though I was leading you all. I was leading you all in the right direction with that one. I just couldn't see it to click on it. There we go. So Lily is still in the first place at 130. Ewok, you have moved up to here. Look. Have you overtaken me? Oh, you haven't overtaken me yet. A scoreboard friends. I can't really make it much bigger. I guess I could. I guess what I can do with a scoreboard is cut out all this shit. You don't need my face, do you? So I could kind of just do this bit, couldn't I? Spotify leaderboard. Let me just move this to here briefly. And I can... I can do something like that. Is that better for you? Is that better, Dinsey? Is that something you like and approve of? Better? I think it's better. We're all learning. I've made changes and I'm happy to take feedback. But I think that's a good change there. Yeah, okay. You can do it. Yes. No, it's 1 pixel different size to the Spotify window. Yeah, fuck that. Do you know what? It's such a pain to piss about with these things in OBS. It doesn't seem to have a very good pixel control on it. It's not really got a fine control and it really, really annoys me. I guess I could go into properties. Some way I can change the sizes. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with it. We'll just come back here, and you can suffer with that 1 pixel difference. 1 pixel difference. Right, let's close that down. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. So this now should.
Yeah, somebody take me back to the days before this was
So I can have this playing in the background. You can't hear it. That's absolutely awesome. So hopefully you can't hear it. I think that's insane. So I can listen to the whole of the song and try and figure out if I know it. I can listen to whatever I like and you can't hear it. And the only time you know I was listening to something is if I went here. But if I go back to here, you don't know I'm listening to anything. That's great. I think I've solved some problems. Alright, need to get that one open. Perfect. Right. Oh, hold on. I've just noticed something. Oh, no. Ruth is on there. Ruth is on that spreadsheet. Although I suspect something. I suspect some stuff. Let me check something out quickly on my thing. Right, we're going to do... our spooky emotes. I forgot about that. That's something I've got to update in a couple of days' time. It feels like just yesterday I put the spooky emotes up. And now we're going to be getting rid of it in a few days. Okay. So Ruth is on our spreadsheet. That's what we need to do. Neo at home robot we can get rid of. We can get rid of beer. We can get rid of notifications on the social medias. I don't need those at the moment. Oh, fuck. So I put up the joke Dan told me to put up as my going live notification, and someone's responded to it is, what does Michael Jackson like to do on holiday? Ski! And then someone's responded, sleep with kids. It's fucking brilliant. I need to send that to Dan. It was Dan's suggestion. Oh, fucking too good. Absolutely too good. Right, perfect. Brilliant. So, left to go on this stream, we've got our fact of the day. We're going to be learning a little bit about something today. And what we're going to be learning about is... fishmongers. We're going to learn about fishmongers, basically. That's what we're going to learn about. Right, I'm going to go for a while. No problem. We've got a business call to attend to. Oh, good luck with the business call. Let us know how it goes and what it's about. Oh, I need to do some more facts. I don't have any facts after today. So I need to do some fucking research of shit. Okay. Yeah, I've got to do some research over the weekend. I hate having to do that. Right, we're going to be doing our tier list. If we've got enough people to do a tier list with, it seems quite quiet at the moment. Freedy is a businessman. He's got to attend to business. Business is to be attended to. Oh, I got hiccups. Let's go. Let me open things up in the background. I remember when I was setting up my PC to stream, I thought, oh, let's get this file open and ready because, you know, we're going to need it. And I didn't bother. I didn't bother at all. Brilliant. Okay. How do I drag that out here? Okay. Brilliant. This is what I want. And then this goes here. And then we can do this. What have I done? Oh, how do I make you go away? Okay, there we go. That's how I'll make that go away. I did things. Things came up. This is a Halloween. I'm going to move this to here. This is a Halloween tier list for Halloween monsters. Typical. What was typical? Me clicking things I shouldn't have clicked. So, with our Halloween tier list, I want you all to suggest. Let's have a suggestion of... We'll start with 2 monsters. Suggest 2 Halloween monsters first, and we will then put them... We'll debate as to which one's the better out of the 2. And we'll put that on the tier list, and then we'll go through that way. Is X better than Y? And we'll tier list them that way. So if chat can suggest 2 monsters. The Blob. So we've got the Blob horror. Okay. Let's get the image of the Blob. I don't think I know enough about the Blob. The Blob versus the Thing. Okay, copy image. So the Blob. And we want the Thing. Oh, Struth. You had to make it difficult at the start, didn't you? You had to make it really difficult. The Thing is a sea monster thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. The Thing is this. The Thing is it Kurt Russell? Kurt Russell on the flamethrower. Kurt Russell on the flamethrower.
I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before. Just you and I getting it on like 2 men should do.
Hey, Sneak, how are you doing, my friend? So at the moment, rather than doing monsters, you've just done films. No, Lily, don't just stick them all in one go. We're going to do 2 at a time. 2 at a time. We're going to start with 2 and then do 1 at a time after that. Like your perfect night, Lily. You're going to start off with 2 and then just move to 1 at a time after that. So, who said the Blob? Dinsey, why is the Blob better than the Thing? Ewok, why is the Thing better than the Blob? I want you both to explain. I do what I want. You do as I say. Whilst Jelly Ogre's lurking, I'm in charge. So, I don't know enough about the Blob or the Thing to argue either. I'm good. Got my Guardian kill time down to... How'd you kill it in 30 seconds, Sneak? What the fuck are you doing? Are you glitching the game or are you doing something genuinely genuine in it to do things? Boop, 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 boop. Right, so I'm hoping Dinsley's telling me all about the blob. Is writing in, and I'm hoping that Ewok is currently writing in everything they know about the thing, so we can argue as to which one's better. The blob just dissolves you. It's slow moving, but it gets bigger the more it eats, so slowly engulfs all. It's just pure hunger that can't be stopped once it gets a foothold. Well, that does sound good. It's like, do you remember we played that game, Donut Town or Donutville, where there's a big hole in the ground and it sucked everything up and got bigger and bigger and bigger until it sucked everything in, and then everybody was down the bottom of the hole. A bit like that, but with a blob that dissolves you. As it's dissolving you, is it eating you? Like, oh, you're eaten and you've gone. So I like the sound of that. Although, how does it start? Is it just like a tiny blob that kind of gets on your skin? Oh, I guess that would be like a little blob would get on your skin, and it would slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then dissolve you, and it'll be a human-sized blob, and then maybe someone will come and poke it with a stick, and then it becomes a 2 human-sized blob. Yeah, I could see how that would work. But once it gets to a certain size, you'll be like, don't go near that. Don't go near that fucking thing. It, like, eats you. So I think it sounds a bit shit. I think it'd be easier to control. Switch over to a flamer, doing more damage now. Flame against it. It arrives in a meteor shower. Yeah, after a while, though, you'll be like, this clearly is digesting people. Just don't fucking go near it. It moves pretty slow. Just stay away. Just stay away. So I think it should go here. But I need to hear more about the thing. If anybody knows about the thing, they could tell me. Because it looks like Ewok's gone quiet about it. Oh, there we go. The thing can change into whoever it kills. It learns from past mistakes. It hides so well you can't tell if it's the thing or an actual person. And also, you don't know how many there are actually in the... See, now that sounds way better than the blob. That sounds way, way better than the blob. The blob sounds like just a slow-moving thing that you could easily escape from if you've got any form of intelligence. Whereas the thing... Fuck me. That's terrifying. That could be anything. That could be anything. Grok picked the thing. No. Did it really? Grok picked the thing as being the ultimate one out of the two of them. Yeah, I think the thing is better than the blob, personally. Because if you don't know it's the thing, then it's going to get you, isn't it? Your shield has to be up against absolutely everybody there is in existence. Like your mum, your colleagues at work, your partner, your cat. If it could be anything like that, fucking deadly. If it's a big, slow-moving blob, you can just go, there's that big, slow-moving blob. Let's just get out of the way. Yeah, the thing sounds fucking terrifying. Yeah, I'm putting it here at the moment, but I like thinking about it as a foe. What could be worse than a foe that could be absolutely anything in the world? And you don't know until it's got you. I think I need to rewatch this film. I've not seen it in a long time. They're in the cold. They're up north, aren't they? And there was some, like a sled dog, kennel, and then you got Kurt Russell with a flamethrower. That's about all I can remember. Yeah, I remember the dogs because it was like a sled dog kennel, wasn't it? But yeah, apart from that, it's been a long time since I've seen it. So Lily said, Lily, choose Ghostface, Chucky, Jason Voorhees, or Michael Myers. Which one of those which one of those four would you like to put up against the thing on top tier at the moment? So we're going to go against these. We're going to decide whether it's better than the thing or... Which it won't be. I think the thing's fucking pretty cemented there as being, like, outstandingly evil. So we'll probably have a fight over if it's better than the blob. Chucky. Fucking Chucky's top tier. I love Chucky. Chucky was so good. What did we come up with the other day? Something about Chucky. I can't remember what it was. Kim and I were talking about Chucky, and we're making ourselves laugh about it, but I can't remember what it was. Where's the copy image?
Listen!
Hey! Listen! How are you doing, Lauren? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Copy image. Why can't I copy images? Copy image. Okay. This looks like a new Chucky. A new version of Chucky. Right, Lauren, we are currently deciding who is the best horror character ever. Or the Halloween, something scary. So far, we've got The Thing versus The Blob. That's what we've decided to go in. We kind of went with The Thing is way better than The Blob. Because The Thing could be anything, whereas The Blob's just a slow-moving blob, you know? I think Dinsey pitched it quite well by coming in with The Blob, saying... Yeah, blob, because that's kind of like mid-tier to low-tier. Whereas Ewok just went, yeah, the fucking worst thing imaginable. Let's have that at the start. How is your Halloween week going, Lauren? Are you having fun with Spook Week? Chucky is the horror version of Grok. Chucky is the horror version of Grok. So it's a it's a man who's got his soul and identity trapped in a toy that every kid wanted that Christmas in the movie universe. So he used like voodoo magic to put his dying soul into this toy so he could survive and escape from the crimes he committed. He was like a mass murderer. He then becomes a little boy's favorite toy and then just goes around stabbing people for no real reason. Oh, he wanted to get the little boy's body, didn't he? Not in that way. He wanted to put his soul in a little boy's body and become human again. And that's kind of where the stabby shit started to come from. Pretty frightening. He's fucking fast and pretty strong and powerful. Very busy. I'm very tired. Oh, no. Are you taking the kids out trick-or-treating on Friday? Hopefully you are. When you talk shit about your small blob. Sent you a video after tier list. Enjoy it. It's discussion. Okay, we'll have a look at the video. Is that your 30-second wonder? 30 seconds and finish sneak. Well, I'll watch that later. I'll watch that with Joy. Chuck is a knife-happy doll. I'm a classy murderer. Plus, I'd code in therapy sessions. No slashing. Just passive-aggressive reminders to do your dishes. Way more efficient. I will be. Fingers crossed for no rain. I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay for Halloween. You reckon Chuck is below the blob? See, I don't know, because Chucky can hide. Whereas in my mind, when the blob gets to a certain size, you just go, there's the fucking blob. Stay away from that thing. And it's so slow moving that it'll be like, okay, we'll just walk away slowly. Like, it's not going to get you after that. Yeah, he could split his soul. So I reckon I think Chucky goes a little bit above. Because he's fast-paced. And he's dangerous, and he's stabby. He's deliberately vengeful as well. Whereas the blob's just a blob. Chucky, if he wants you, he's got you. He can reproduce. Can he have? Yeah, I can't remember. I've seen all the Chucky films, all the Child's Play films, but it's been a long time. Even going into like the Bride of Chucky, he's a hard-working dad. The Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. The Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. Let's bring that up. Lauren, that'll be our next one. I'm going to put Chucky above there. If you disagree, Dinsey, fight me. Let's see if I can find this character. We'll stick it onto screen and then... Okay. Copy image. Is this the person you're talking about, Lauren? This guy with the eyes in the palm. And what does he do? Why is he going to be better or worse than who we've currently got? I've not seen Pan's Labyrinth, no. I'm not very good at popular culture. For someone who's a Twitch streamer, I have no idea about popular culture. So when you might have thought I was being dumb the other day by going, oh, I don't know about this Gamescom you're going to. I just don't know. I just don't know. His son knows his son because they are both made in China. Oh dear. Is that true? Is that true thing about Chucky's son? The son of Chucky? Yeah, so where does this person sit? What does he do? All I know is he's got eyes in his hand. Which doesn't seem to be much of a thing, because like if you're grabbing someone to throttle them, like then you're blinding yourself, so you can't see what your victim's going to do to you. You kind of need your eyes. Guillermo del Toro film, highly recommend. I'll try and watch it at some point. Eyes in his hand, he places them in his palms and lifts them to his face, turning a human gesture, covering your eyes, into something deeply grotesque. Loose, sagging skin, his body looks starved and corpse-like, symbolizing gluttony and decay at the same time. Stillness. He doesn't chase, he waits motionless like a nightmare that awakens only when you break the rules. What are the rules? So he comes and gets you if you break the rules. He is very unsettling. Okay. Do you think he's more unsettling than Chucky? Because I think Chuck is pretty... You don't eat the food at his table. Is that one of his rules? Don't eat his food. Well, I think that's a fair rule. If I've got a plate of chips, don't eat my chips. Get your own chips. I think that's a fair rule. So, I would do my eye hands at you if you're eating my chips. Okay, we'll do Freddy Krueger after we decide where this Pale Man goes. Probably a B tier. You reckon he's a B tier? Okay. Do you reckon he's worse than the Blob, or... See, I think I'd knock the Blob down a bit. Because he does seem like we'll stick him in here, shall we? I'm gonna move Chucky this way so we can see Chucky a bit better. There we go. There we go. So he sits at a table with a massive feast and says, "No, you can't eat my food." And he looks at you. He doesn't seem. I know I'm sounding a little bit derisive about this villain. He doesn't seem that bad. He doesn't seem to be that bad. If he can only look at you with his hands up like this. Fucking easy, mate. Get away from him. And if he's emaciated with loose, baggy skin. Top 10 film for me, but I can't watch it because it gives me emotional whiplash. Oh, maybe. You can come and watch it with us if you want, but I know you're not going to. We could do it as a Sunday night movie. I've got one, but I don't know if many of yours want to be... We're going to do Freddy Krueger first, and then we can come back to your one if nobody else has suggested one. See, I think... I'm just getting a picture of Freddy Krueger up for Sneak. I think Freddy Krueger's quite high up, because he gets you in your sleep. When you're sleeping. Everybody has to sleep. And that then creates fear. If you know he's killing everybody in their sleep. Like, oh, fuck. Did you hear about Timmy? Timmy died in his sleep. We reckon it was Freddy Krueger, who died in the fire and the school janitor thing or whatever it was. I remember he died in the fire. Was he a school janitor? For some reason, I think he was a school janitor. But I can't really remember. But because he gets you in sleep, I reckon he's above Chucky. Because Chucky, you can at least kind of see him and try and protect yourself from. But with Freddy Krueger, you've got to stay awake and eventually you're going to drift off to sleep. Or you're going to become completely insane. Freddy is automatically an S tier. No arguments needed. I think he's high up. Feathers McGraw from Wallace and Gromit. Haunted my dreams as a child. As I've said before, Lauren, E.T. still haunts my dreams. I fucking hate him. He's such a scary little shit. I really dislike E.T. But I can understand why Feathers McGraw did it. How did you feel about his reappearance last Christmas? Because they did a brand new one, didn't they? And it was Feathers McGraw again. Didn't some kids die so they burnt him in his workshop shed? Is that how he died? It was burnt in his workshop shed and he was a school janitor. I'm not sure whether it's as high up as the Thing, because the Thing is like way scarier. Because the Thing could be anything, whereas Freddy Krueger gets you in your dreams. And that's, like I said, going to cause absolute paranoia because you don't want to go to sleep. But not as much paranoia as the Thing. And the Thing is causing, it could be anything. Whereas Chucky is, not Chucky, sorry, Freddy Krueger is, only gets me in my sleep. He got blamed for it. I forgot if he did it or not. He should have rotted in prison. Poor old Feathers McGraw. He was a free penguin. He was freed. Did you like that new Wallace and Gromit? I thought it was a very good cartoon. I really, really enjoyed it. I think more than Scout did. I think Scout doesn't watch too much TV, or so I think sometimes she gets a little bit like, okay, I'm going to wander off and do my things because it's not as fun as my Legos or whatever. So she doesn't really kind of sometimes really get into it. When I think I was just sat there going, wow, this is really good. I really enjoyed that Wallace and Gromit. Shall we put Feathers McGraw on? Even though it's not Halloween. I think we need to put him on. And E.T. Feathers McGraw. If it's scary, it's going on. If it's scary, then it's Halloweeny. That's my view on it. Copy image. Right, we'll have Feathers McGraw already on. Let me just label things properly as well. So we can move things around easier. So Feathers McGraw, we are going to shrink you down a little bit more. Well, Feathers McGraw is going to be... It's going to be pretty low down because he's not scary and he doesn't really have any superpowers. I would dropkick Feathers into another country. See, that's the thing. You can easily dropkick him in. That's not a monster. It scares Lauren, so it's a monster. And for me, I'm going to add my biggest fear in. Little brown shit thing. Look at this. How can anybody think this is a... Oh, it's come out so big. No. He is fucking scary. I'm going to say he's more of a threat. He's more of a threat than you think because he's full sensitive. And it is a Halloween movie because it's based at Halloween. Fuck. Anybody that says we can't have E.T. in is a fucking Halloween movie. Here's a monster. He moved into Crumpet's house. Here's a monster in the true sense of the word monster, isn't he? Not as in he is a creature of the imaginations, but he's a deplorable person kind of monster. E.T. E.T. I think we can have as a Halloween thing because E.T. was Halloween. E.T. at Halloween. It was a Halloween movie. Here is my proof that E.T. was a Halloween movie. Where's that scene gone? It was up on my screen a second ago. There, this scene here. So this is my proof. If proof was needed. Hold on, it's disappeared. If proof was needed, E.T. is a Halloween movie. It happens at Halloween time in that world, so we can't get around it. Drag E.T. is a fucking look. I can't remember who did this, but when E.T. got dressed up in that in the wig and stuff, it was fucking brilliant. Let's see if we can find it. E.T. in wig. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, this thing here. But we need it in the movie. Why went up? Oh, I should really think what I'm googling before. There, here we go. It's fucking scary though. It's a fucking scary thing. It's a Halloween movie, so therefore it must be a monster. And it was fucking scary. And he's got the force powers. Like, he's from the Jedi universe. He's definitely got force powers. And he can use force healing and he can move things. I think he's higher than the Blob. He tried to take Elliot to the grave with him. He tried to kill Elliot. He knew he was dying. And rather than relinquish his bond with Elliot, which he does later in the film, he relinquishes his bond with Elliot. But rather than do it when he's dying, he's fucking taking that kid to the grave with him. It's fucking scary. And it's fucking dangerous. It's so good, that little posture. So yeah, I'm putting E.T. there. That is where E.T. goes. Who was next? Lily, you said you had a few that we could go in. Now we're putting Lauren and my worst nightmare characters. Anybody else got one that we need to put on this tier list? Love Actually has a Halloween subplot. Does it really? So who from Love Actually are you saying? No, Lauren, enjoy your stream. We'll come and lurk in a little while. Everybody, if you haven't already, please give Lauren a little love heart. And Cthulhu. I don't remember Cthulhu being in Love Actually. Not what I remember the plot of the movie being. So we need just any image. So Lovecraftian Cthulhu copy image is going in. I don't know enough about Lovecraftian Cthulhu. So if anybody can fill me in, I don't know enough about it. I'd say they're scary enough to include on our Halloween list, yeah. Because they're not based upon real velociraptors. They're more like Utah raptors. They kind of feared them up a lot for the movie. Whereas in the book, they're more like real velociraptors. So it's Lovecraft. H.G. Lovecraft wrote the book Cthulhu. So it's a sea monster, is it? Is it a sea monster? So if it's a sea monster, then it can only really get you in the sea. So that brings it down quite low already. But I don't know any more than that about it, Dinsey. I've not read the books. All I know is that there's a lot of people not liking... Oh, fucking hell, Sneak. That's a good one. We'll put that one up next. There's a lot of people who don't like Lovecraft at the moment for some reason. And I don't know why. I remember there being a big thing about it. But that's a good one. We're going to get that copied and ready to go in. It's an eldritch god that will drive you insane or turn you into a fish monster as soon as destroying you. He calls you in your mind or sends his fish monsters to collect you. Not safe for land. Okay, so this then isn't Cthulhu itself. That's Cthulhu's thing. Like sea monster. Is that right? So he can get into your mind. What makes him get into your mind? Or does he just go randomly killing things? If he's a god, he needs to go up quite high if he's a god, because then I guess he's undefeatable if he's a god. So that is Cthulhu. So that's him, but he controls fish-like monsters, and he gets into your brain. When he gets into your brain, does he make you like kill yourself, or what does it make you get naked? Does he make you chat to ChatGTP or AI every Friday night? What does it make you do when he gets into your mind? It drives you insane. How? It turns you into a fish monster. I'm going to take Sneak Assassin saying Pennywise as in the creation of Stephen King. And we'll go with that one. Gives you naked ladies. Woohoo! Anyway, I'm putting, from Din's explanation of Cthulhu, I'm putting him S/A tier. That's where I'm going to stick it, because that's how it feels in my thing. I've got an image of Skarsgård's version of Pennywise here. But we're going to go with the portrayal of Pennywise in the It novels. Yeah, this is what I was going to say with Pennywise. So people think, having watched just the movies, the Tim Curry movies or the Skarsgård movie, people think he's just something that shapeshifts. But he's an interdimensional god, basically. That's how Pennywise is. He's an interdimensional god who's just found that Earth's quite nice because people get scared and he can feed upon that fear, and that fear makes him strong. But yeah, he can be anything he wants. He can be anywhere he wants in space or time. He fights with a giant floating turtle in space who was helping the kids he kills this turtle in space who was another god. So basically he's a god. I think if Cthulhu's there, then Pennywise needs to be there, and Pennywise can be anything to create fear and cause you to die or kill yourself or kill others, or it just causes fear, and he feeds upon that fear. He'll turn into what you fear the most. So in the book, he turns into a flock of birds for a kid that was scared of a bird when he was a kid. He turns into a werewolf. He turns into burning parents. Pennywise is the clown version of the interdimensional being, isn't it? So I'm going to say Pennywise counts for the whole of that monster. And Pennywise can be anything. And it's just, he turns into whatever scares you. He turns into whatever scares you is your deepest, darkest fear. So I'm going to put him quite high. I'm going to put him high. Let's just check. I've read the book and watched all the films. Okay. Okay, Pennywise is not just a clown, it is a preferred form. So that's the preferred form of the interdimensional being. We put Velociraptors on there. Yeah. Cenobites. What is Cenobites? Yeah, what are Cenobites? So yeah, I'm going to put Cthulhu and Stephen King's It, like, level. Jurassic Park Velociraptor. It's a speed thief. Speed thief. Copy image, stick it in there. Okay. Boop. Oh, hold on. What happened there? The hunting pair. Cenobites is the Hellraiser. Oh, are they? I kind of like Pinhead. I kind of felt when I watched... okay. When I watched Hellraiser for the first time, I was really disappointed with all of them. I didn't really think it was that scary a film when I first watched it. Some of the subsequent ones were quite scary. Right. Yeah, I know. But we're taking Jurassic Park's version of Velociraptors, not the real life chicken-sized Velociraptors, because we all know Utah Raptors are more like the movie Velociraptors. We've had this discussion. We've had this discussion already. But they hunt in packs. They hunt in packs. And I think they're going to be... I think we need to bring Chucky down for these. I think they're worse than Chucky for sure. And maybe bring down the Power Man a bit and the Blob a little bit. I think they need to go in above all of these things. Definitely not above ET though. Let's bring ET down as well. This is raptor. Okay. I reckon sticking velociraptors in there because they hunt in packs. They're fast. They've got giant claws. They're super intelligent. They're also, when you look in a lizard's face, you can't really see any emotions. They appear to be emotionless and they just want to eat you. I think they're scary. They were going to be a Freddy versus Jason versus Pinner movie. Was it really? That would have been good. Yeah. And they haven't put the feathers on subsequently, have they? Even though we now are pretty sure that they had feathers on them. We've seen it in fossil records and so on. They've kind of kept the Jurassic Park velociraptors to be completely different from the real world velociraptors. They've kind of gone with their artistic license with it. They've stuck with it, which is fair. I think that's fair. It's going to be difficult for them to backtrack out of it. The velociraptor is always looking at you. The blob hunts the same way as the raptors. Ambush hunter. You didn't explain it like that, Dinsey. You said it was really slow moving, and that was about it. Like, that's not scary. To genetic monsters. Did they really? I've not seen the newest ones. So I've not really kept up to date with Jurassic Park. So Cenobite monasticism. Cenobite monasticism is a monastetic tradition that stresses community life often. So it's not what we're thinking of. Cenobites, we are looking at Hellraiser. We want to go to images. Okay. So I'm going to put pin. Oh, we've got all three of them here. Let's go with this image with all three. So my take on Hellraiser, I thought it was, I mean, they can manipulate what's going on around them, so they can bring up torturous weapons to kill people at the flick of a thought, like, and it's there and they're dead, so they can be absolutely super, super deadly. But how did that person get into that position? Like, if you're saying it's slow moving, how did he get that stuck in his face? Okay, so it's faster moving than you said you made it out it to be. So let's bring the blob up a bit then. Okay, we'll go like that, shall we? It's stuck through the water pipes, only slow on the surface. Oh, is that why they've gone with genetic abnormalities and genetic reimaginings of dinosaurs to stop people going, oh, well, actually, that's not how T-Rex was, because we've changed our knowledge of the dinosaurs. That's a good way to do it, really. Yeah, I was not impressed with the Hellraisers, with the Cenobites. I just didn't think they were that interesting antagonists. I kind of, ooh, what happened there? I thought they were quite dull. Dinsey, where do you think they should be, and why do you think they should be there? Because, yeah, they're not that interesting. I don't think anything could top the Thing. No, I think you're correct. That does seem to be top tier. Let's put them about there. They are kind of gods in a way, aren't they? Because they're demonic beings living in another realm. They're kind of godly in a way. So I think they have to go up with our god tier. They've got to go up with God tier because that's where they sit. As you invite them in, but once they're in, you can't escape. But they seem godlike to me. That big diamond thing. The box. Do you mean the box? So we'll bring them down here then, a little bit. You have to invite them in. A bit like a vampire. I mean, we haven't even put the basics fucking on, have we? Like a vampire. So let's do Count Dracula. So we're going to be talking about Bram Stoker's Count Dracula. Yeah. That would have to be the best way to do it. That's like the original. Let's try and find a picture of it. Bram Stoker. Oh, I love Dracula. Pathologists keep changing the fact that Spino can or can't swim. It's difficult, isn't it? Like, you can look at the skeleton records and the what we've got and go, can it swim? Can't it swim? We found it in the water. Maybe it can swim. Everybody's taking guesses. Christopher Lee Dracula is up there. Yeah, we're going to go with straight. Otherwise, we could just have Dracula, and we could be doing a tier list of different versions of Dracula. So we're just going to do Bram Stoker's. We're going to use a picture from the Bram Stoker's movie, the one that was based closest to the book. But we'll go with like the book rendition of Dracula, which was pretty scary, but pretty fucking weak. Yeah, vampire strength varies wildly across media. You could not use the move tool because no layers are selected. So he still... did he still have to be invited in? He could only change country if he moved with soil. So he had to go in a coffin of soil across the... across the channel. Gary Oldman is a good Dracula. It's weird to think how young Gary Oldman would have been when that film was made and how old they made him look. So he's immortal, can mind cross, transform, crawl on walls, invite in, needed soul, stakeable. He can transform into bats and into wolves. Well, like a wolf man. Bats and a wolf man, so he can get anywhere. He can seduce women with mind control. No, it can't. It can't. And smoke. Oh, he can turn into smoke. You don't mean he can smoke. This is my special villainous power. I can smoke in public spaces. Duh, duh, duh! Not that kind of smoke. He can turn into smoke. Yeah. I think he's higher up than Chucky. Chucky, and this section here, I think needs to drop down a bit. So we're going to grab Chucky, E.T., who else have we got there? And the Blob. They all need to come down a little bit. In fact, maybe he's roughly Raptor level. He might be Raptor level. That's where I'm going to put him. Oh, it is. Mind control and smoke. We're good. Choking E.T., you said. We're not going to choke. We can choke E.T. to death. There we go. Right, did Sneak put one up there? Christopher Lee's Dracula is up there. We've got Vampire. Immortal. Mind control, smoke. Gozer. Have I missed any before we get to Gozer? Okay, we'll go with Gozer from... No, hold on. Let's do more of these traditional ones first, shall we? We'll get to Gozer in a while, Ewok. Frankenstein's monster. We're going to talk about... When we talk about Frankenstein's monster, we'll talk about Mary Shelley's version of Frankenstein's monster and not the horror... Because once again, there's so many different versions of Frankenstein's monster that it could be anything. It could be like top tier, could be mid tier. Like this, it's changed. Strength and aggression and everything has changed with it. So we'll go with Mary Shelley's version. Copy image. Dracula wipes the floor with it, no contest. Utah Rapture got claws, speed, maybe 50 pounds of kick-ass predator muscle, but Drac, immortal shapeshifter, bat swarm at dusk, one bite and the dino has a thrall-riding undead raptor cavalry, or just miss through the claws. Dinosaurs, fear sure, but against fangs plus hypnosis. Well, we had no proof that, there's no evidence that he can take over. See, it wasn't covered in the book whether dinosaurs... were susceptible to his mind control. We'll bring it down a bit. And the other thing that never came up in Bram Stoker's Dracula was if you took off the Dracula's arms and legs and left it as just like a head and a body, which a raptor could easily disembowel and rip it apart, what happens to Dracula then? He's immortal, but he's not regrowing. He cannot regrow. Could run at speed. Yeah, they could run at speed. They weren't slow, lumbering things at all. Let me find what one I just put in. Is this the one I just put in? Frankenstein's monster. Okay. Count Orlok. Also, his monster is not a monster. That's like the whole story. This is what I was going to go with. So Frankenstein's monster, as we colloquially call it. He did have a name. Was it Adam? I've got a feeling at the start of the book, or early on in the book, he's referred to as Adam. But he doesn't technically have a name. I think it's unnamed, but Adam might be his name, if I remember right. It's been years since I read the book. But the monster in Frankenstein's monster is not the monster. The monster itself is Frankenstein in the way that you read the novel. Frankenstein's monster is the victim. He was bits of people reanimated and turned into something that just had no place in society. He just didn't belong, but everybody ended up hating him because he didn't belong. So yeah, he was persecuted and hunted, and yeah. I think then he had a bit of a run-in with Frankenstein himself. So I think Frankenstein... And he was quite placid. He was strong, but he was quite placid and misunderstood. Yeah, it's Adam. That's what I thought. It was Adam. I think it's kind of Adam and not referred to after that. I think it's once Adam. I'm going to put Frankenstein's monster quite low in like the Mary Shirley version because he's not a monster. He's just a misunderstood thing, and society and Frankenstein themselves are the monsters for turfing him out. He's just different, and he didn't do anything wrong. Frankenstein's monster. What other traditional one have we not done yet? That we can say is quite traditional. He's a poor guy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Werewolves. Zombies. Okay. Zombies are quite difficult as well. Or Wendigos a good one. See, Wendigos comes from... Wendigos come from Native American folklore. And I was thinking about werewolves as well, which is folklore. So we can kind of pin them to be this is the kind of version we're going with. Zombies. Where does zombies originate from? Because that's where we've got to go back to. Zombies originated from Haitian folklore, where they're believed to be corpses reanimated through magical practices, particularly in voodoo. Okay, so we need to know more about this. Tell me more about this. Okay, we'll go with that. Skinwalkers. Is that what you mean by zombies, or is that something else entirely? Are known as zombie, are believed to be reanimated corpses created through magical practices by sorcerers called QotS. Unlike the flesh-eating creatures of modern media, these zombies are often seen as soulless beings forced to serve their masters, reflecting the historical suffering of enslaved people in Haiti. Okay, so that... If we go with the proper original Haitian zombie... They don't seem... I don't think they're going to get you. They're not going to be things that get you. But they do seem like terrifying in the fact that you could be turned into a zombie. And that is quite scary. Like someone could turn you into... Like a voodoo thing could turn you into it. And I think we should go with the original version of zombie. Because we went with the original version of the other things. So yeah, they don't... The running zombies... Here's the thing, we could do a whole tier list of zombies, couldn't we? We've got Daisy zombies, we've got zombies from 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years later, we've got zombies from this, that, and the other. And the different types of zombies would all have different things. Is it a shuffling, slow zombie? Is it a fast-running zombie? Is it like the clickers in The Last of Us? Is it this, that, the other? Like, there's a whole tier list of things. So I'm going to say it as traditional-style zombies, which are a Haitian folklore, about having your soul taken away and becoming a slave. And that's quite scary. That's like Borg level scariness. So I think I'm going to put it here. Loads of different zombies. That's the thing. We could spend the whole time just going through zombies and zombies alone. So what was the next one? We had... something that's put up. Voodoo priests would give people drugs to basically wipe their minds, then bury them, then dig them up and claim to control the dead. It's just a brain-damaged person who can't resist. So there was some fact behind it. So people were actually brain-deading people and then pretending that they were using their magic powers to do it. Ooh. Wendigo, that was it. Wendigo. So my thing with Wendigos that I remember folklore of them is they are caused by eating human flesh. Is that right? You eat human flesh and then you become cursed when you die. And you then go around attacking people in the mountains and woodland. Is that correct? Skinwalkers. A spirit that takes you if you turn to cannibalism in the mountains. You're not alive or dead, just eternally hungry. So these are under specific circumstances. So they will attack and they'll kill to try and eat and quench their hunger. They'll destroy everything and just be eating and eating whatever moves. But you've got to be a cannibal to kind of start in the first place. And they don't then, if they eat you, you don't become. So they're kind of like a... I'm going to bring down the original zombie because the original Haitian zombie is not that scary. And I'm going to put, I think, the Wendigo. Wendigo, I think, goes a little bit higher. Personally, I think Wendigo goes a little bit higher up. Possibly, Ewok. Possibly you could. Just eternally hungry. So yeah, they don't propagate, and you need to be under very specific circumstances for them to become a thing. So yeah, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. I don't know what a skinwalker is. Skinwalker. Navajo culture. A skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. Ooh. The term is never used for healers. The Yi Nadlishi, translating to by means of it, it goes on all fours, is one of several types of skinwalkers within Navajo beliefs. These witches are seen as the antithesis of Navajo values, performing malevolent ceremonies and using manipulative magic in stark contrast to the beneficial works. So I think skinwalkers... I can't find an image for skinwalkers. So these sound to me very much like we put the thing. Oh, hold on. So they can be anything, especially creatures. They can be anything, especially four-legged creatures. And they're out to cause destruction. I think maybe these are below, just below the thing, because they could be anything. They could be anything. Like the purest of evil. So maybe they are thingish. Maybe they're thing level. They sound like the thing. They sound like maybe that's where people got the idea of the movie Thing from. Because, yeah, if they could be anything and the thing could be anything, they're tearing with each other, aren't they? I don't know what Baba Yaga is. Is that the model? Oh, I don't know what I've just done there. Baba Yaga. Oh, it's like a witch kind of thing. Let me read about this. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a female character from Slavic folklore who has two contrasting roles. In some narratives, she is described as a repulsive or ferocious-looking old woman who fries and eats children, while in others she is depicted as a nice old woman who helps the hero. She is often associated with forest wildlife. Her distinctive traits are flying around in a wooden mortar, wielding a pestle, and dwelling deep in the forest in a hut with chicken legs. Right, that's actually helped me out because the mortar is the bowl and the pestle is the thing you crush it with. I always get that confused in my head, so thank you for that. Is it the dancing lady? It is a witch who has a pestle and mortar. Where's that picture I had a second ago? That was a good picture. Here we go. The problem being with this one is she's depicted as being a nice person and a bad person. And I think if you see anybody flying around in a pestle, brandishing a mortar, you'll be like, just get that fucking way of this thing. I think we're going to put her quite low. It doesn't seem too bad, too scary. And we'll go there. She doesn't seem bad at all. And Lily's saying she might be a dancing lady. So, yeah, we won't go over that one. Art the Clown. Oh, that's a scary one. What makes Art particularly scary is he's just violent, isn't he? There's nothing special about him. He's just full-on violence. Still living in a bucket and some hairy guy on the internet is calling her a monster. It wasn't me calling her a monster. It was Ewok calling her a monster. And I'm saying she's low tier because I don't think she's that bad. So this person's just violent. Have they got any special powers other than violence? He's violent and demon-like. Apparently we don't know yet his origin. Okay, if it's demon-like, he has to go with the demons that we've got here so far, which is these. So he has to go there. But what's his MO? What's his modus operandus? He's resuscitated. So did he become brain dead after being resuscitated? And that's why he goes murdering people. Does he have a special skill? Or is it just poor bloody violence? There was an old Serbian lady who dances at night, and if you look at her and she sees you, she will kill you. This is real, by the way. It sounds like the town I grew up in. Any lady in the nightclub. If you look at any of the girls on the dance floor in the local nightclub, just violent as far as I remember. Okay, if it's just violent, we'll bring him down a little bit. Because with the Hellraiser people, at least they had some like psychic powers and they could tear people apart with things they could imagine into the world. Whereas if you're just violent, you're just violent. Maybe he should be like Chucky level. I think we'll bring him Chucky level. Is it folklore? Maybe it's folklore. I don't know. I don't know what you lot are telling me about at the moment. I've done that one. Right, what time is it? Oh. That's a good story. I've heard that a few times. It's a bit like this. There was one called The Smiler, and it was a similar sort of thing where they'd cut your mouth to make you smile. So she asks if you're pretty, and if you say yes, she does that to you. And if you say no, she kills you. There's no way out, is there? The Serbian dance is a mythical figure associated with urban legend and folklore. Since there is no concrete evidence of her existence surviving, her encounters with her is not something that can be directly addressed. Ooh. Oh, we were going to do Gozer from Ghostbusters, weren't we? Who's a god as well. It's quite difficult with gods. So I think gods have to be around this tier level, don't they? Like, she can conjure things in her mind of anything. Lady in White is a classic. Oh. I'm just going to put her there. That's all. Just don't let her in your car. This is one of my favourite ones, actually. One of my favourite horror books. I'm currently reading another book by this author at the moment. Susan Hill. Susan Hill wrote The Woman in Black. So we're going to put The Woman in Black in. I'm currently reading Devil's Printer's Court. So Woman in Black, I don't think she was any real threat to anybody. She was just fucking scary. She just kind of took over. She was just scary. Yeah, I guess Gozer has to become quite low because she did get killed off quite easily. She just got pew-pewed and blown up by reversing the polarity and crossing the streams. So we'll bring Gozer down a bit. What's this one? This is... what's this one? Bubba... And this is Woman in Black. So she lost her child in like a coach crash, and like an old stagecoach crash, and she was just left trapped in a house. Her soul was there, unhappy, waiting to be reunited with her child. And yeah, she was just haunting the house. You'd hear a chair rocking every night. Oh, called Who Goes There from 1938. Who Goes There? Okay, let's have a look at this. I might buy it to read it. If it's a good looking book. I'm just going to stick it there and remind me to go there. Pew-pewed with nuclear beams is pretty metal, I'd say. Yeah, but it's fairly easy to kill her. They just cross the streams. It's easy. Easy, mate. She was an easy kill. To be honest, the boss fight wasn't that big of a boss fight. Hey, back. I'm Alex. How are you doing, my friend? How was your business call? How did it go? We're just working through our tier list of Halloween monsters. we've kind of had a little bit of project creep here. There's some things in here that aren't really Halloween monsters. I think we've just gone to horror. Plus E.T. and Feathers McGraw, because Feathers McGraw scared Lauren when she was a kid. E.T. still scares me now. And I'd say E.T. is a Halloween movie because there is a scene when they're out trick-or-treating. The body snatchers, you never know who you can trust. That sounds very much like The Thing. Is that the old black and white movie? I'm pretty sure I was thinking of a black and white movie with the invasion of the body snatchers. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So yeah, there could be any, but oh no, it wasn't. It's this one. It's fucking this one. I remember now. So they could be anybody. How do they take over? Is it I-beams? Fuck E.T. Exactly. The Marshmallow Man. Yeah, that was a real problem. I think there was a black and white, then that's the remake. This is the remake. So yeah. Okay, so I was right with the black and white version. I remember the black and white version more than this one. They knock you out and let the pod consume you. We've done Skinwalkers actually, Freedy. We've got this image here. Let me flash the Skinwalkers on the screen for you, if I can find it. Boop, 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 boop. That one's Skinwalkers. We put Skinwalkers up quite high because they could be anything, apparently. So we put the Thing up quite high as well because the Thing seems fucking top tier. I think Body Snatchers need to go up quite high. I think anything that could be anything becomes quite high up. Like, you just don't... It drives such paranoia. You don't know what you're up against at all, do you? So Skinwalkers, the Thing, Body Snatchers, because they can be absolutely anything. You can't trust anybody. You can't even trust yourself. Could be your cat. Could be your mum. Could be that person down the pub you've trusted for years. Could be Lily. You know, you just can't trust anybody at all. So any of those things, I think, are like right at the fucking top. Then it depends on their MO, on how they kill you from that point. Like the Thing just killing you, and you know, like, yeah, that's where it gets scary. 3D, as you just come back in, what is your suggestion for this list at the moment? We've got, if we go through the Thing, Skinwalkers, Freddy Krueger. I think Freddy Krueger might be a bit, no, because he gets you in your dreams. Cthulhu, we've got Pennywise, as in Stephen King's version in the book. We've got Dracula, as in Bram Stoker's version in the book. We've got the Hellraiser demons, which I'm sure Dinsey will tell you who they are. We've got Gozer from Ghostbusters. We've got the novel. We've got the movie version of the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, because they're obviously being made bigger than they should have been for the Velociraptors. We've got the guy out Pan's Labyrinth for the Blob. We've got Chucky. We've got Wendigos, Art the Clown, E.T., Frankenstein's monster. We've got original zombies, as in the Haitian folklore version of it. We've got Baba Yaga, the Woman in Black, and this, yeah, Michael Myers, Sandworms. We could have sandworms as well. Sandworms, as in Tremors sandworms. Scarecrow. They're shit, but it's a Halloween monster. We could, let's put Scarecrow in. Scarecrow is going to be an easy one to do, because Scarecrow could just be bottom, because they are shit. We'll put them even below. Maybe we're going to start to up this bloody Feathers McGraw a bit. Okay, let's put you there. No, stop doing that. Do what I want you to do. Scarecrow. And then we're going to find... Who am I looking for here? Kruger, Powman, Thing. Feathers McGraw. Feathers McGraw has to be higher than that. From June. Sandworms from June. They're quite scary. I'm going to say Sandworms from June and Tremors are, in my mind, very, very similar things. Very, very similar things. Sandworms. Why would I Google sandworms? Does it come up with sausages? Oh, then we've got the ones from the sandworms from Beetlejuice, which I think are just as bad. I think they're all bad. I've got them here. Oh, it's gone behind everything. Let's bring this up here for now. So, they're basically giant. They can eat you, and they live under the sand, and sand is everywhere. So you can't really go anywhere without them trying to eat you. And what's the way to defend yourself from these? Like, there isn't really a way to defend yourself, is there? Fleshworms from Sliver. Oh god, now we're going full on. The Headless Horseman. That's a good one. I'm going to put sandworms quite high up because they're pretty dangerous. We've got Michael Myers to put in, and then we'll do 3D's Headless Horseman, and then we'll finish it there. We need to finish somewhere. Michael Myers, and then I'll get Headless Horseman. Okay, Michael Myers images. Right, tell me a little bit more about Michael Myers, just so we can go about this. And Ruth, tell me more about the June tremors, the June worms, just to make sure I've got in the right place, because I don't really remember I've not read the books, and I don't remember the movie very well, and I don't remember Michael Myers' movie very well. This is Friday the 13th. Is this his mum? Is he trying to kill his mum? I can't remember. Did he have Oedipus complex and he was trying to have sex with his mum? I can't remember much about Friday the 13th. It's been a while, so Ewok. Tell me where this one needs to go. And Ruth, we need to know where the June sandworm's going to go. And whilst you lot are writing, let's read a little bit more about the Headless Horseman. Giant worms, very impressive to conventional weapons. Or impervious to conventional weapons. Yeah, so I think I've got them in the right sort of spot, haven't I? They're just going to munch on you because they're huge. They're really, really big. Do you agree with the A-tier monsters, Ruth? So we've got the Headless Horseman is an archetype of mythical figure that has appeared in folklore around Europe since the Middle Ages. The figures are traditionally depicted as riders on horseback who are missing their heads. These myths have since inspired a number of stories and characters in culture around the world, including the legend of Sleepy Hollow. So they are just American writer which was adapted into several other works that include the 1949 Disney animation film The Adventure of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and 1999 Tim Burton film Sleepy Hollow. Oh, that'd be worth The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It might be worth reading. Okay, the Irish folklore. We'll go from there. The Dullahan is a headless demonic fairy, usually riding a horse and carrying a head under his arm. Some versions of the story claim the Dullahan is the spirit of Crom Dubh, a Celtic god worshipper in Ireland until it arrived in Christian missionaries in the 6th century. He yields a whip made from human corpse's spine. When the Dullahan stops riding, a death occurs. Oh, okay, so he does bring death. Calls out a name. So the Scottish has got Tale of a Headless Horseman concerns a man named Ewan, decapitated in a clan battle at Glen Canair on the Isle of Mull. The battle denied him the chance to be a chieftain, and both he and his horse are headless in accounts of his haunting of the area. Among the Highlands, Scottish dysphoria. Bleh. Okay, and he follows death as well. So the Headless Horseman does bring death. Giant worms. Okay, yeah. They are big enough to swallow a group of people whole. Okay, so really bad then. Really, really bad. Right, Headless Horseman. I think go... I thought they were just like... They just appear like ghosts and wander around and don't do anything. But they appear and then a death will follow shortly. So they're either an omen or they bring death themselves. So I think they are murderous. See, some of these aren't really murderous. So... Hey! Hollow Grace 18, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome in. We are currently doing a Halloween monster tier list. Let me just grab a glass. I'll be back in 2 seconds. There we go. That probably was 2 seconds. Everybody that hits the follow button, we do a wee little shot for. We don't do a shot of we do a wee little shot. So let me get this poured. We're going to have this. We're going to have this. So we're doing our scary. We're doing our scary list. So art is on here because obviously it's deemed as being a Halloween thing. So we're throwing it in. I'm not bad. We're just enjoying this chat about. We're doing this chat about scary monsters and scary movies. So really, really enjoying it so far. Anyway, little shot of ginger for you. I hate ginger, so this is to greet you in. I have to do something bad, but welcome in, Hollow Grace. Right, we're gonna put Let's go back to this board, and we'll let you do one before we finish. Your Halloween costume is Chucky. Awesome. We put Chucky on here, like mid-tier. We decided Chucky was mid-tier, even though he can move his soul around from thing to thing, inanimate objects and real things, and he can like produce other ones and so on and so forth. He was quite easily defeated in the movies, ultimately, and you could defend yourself from it. There's some things on here you just can't really defend yourself from. So we kind of get him in the middle. He's good. What a sign. Naked ladies go in S tier. They may be your weakness, but not everybody's a weakness. Right, what we're going to do with this headless horseman is this one here. Headless. So headless horseman is basically an omen. So death follows, but it's not necessarily the headless horseman that's causing the death, because it's a death omen. Something else is causing the death. I don't know. I think maybe here. I think we're going to move from here. You can't escape from him. What, from Chucky? Well, the little boy in the first one kind of escaped from him. I mean, he got him on the floor. Like, Chucky had him on the floor and was doing his like, voodoo spell to try and get the soul crossed over. But they got away. The goodies did win. And I remember him getting killed in a toy factory and other things like that. He kind of got defeated several times. But he always finds where he is. Well, we've kind of put him here because people got away from him. Some people got higher kill counts. Weeping Angels. Now, we'll give Holograce one option to put something on here that isn't already on here. Or try and convince us why Chucky needs to go higher. One or t'other. Either put something new on or move Chucky higher with a convincing argument. I'm happy to listen to an argument to bring Chucky further up. So we've got Frida's one on there. What did I put on? I put E.T. on, and I put some of the traditional monsters on. Frankenstein's monster and Bram Stoker's Dracula got put on by me. Freddy could wear Chucky as a glove for extended slashing distance. I mean, we didn't put things on like Alien or Predator. I mean, Alien's fucking scary. Whilst we're waiting for Holograce to tell us more about what they want to add on. Chucky needs to go higher because he's smarter than Freddy. Okay. Let me put Alien in quickly. A xenomorph. We'll put xenomorph there. And just because you're new, we'll err on your side. Let's find Chucky. Where are you? In my list of monsters. We've got June. Xeno. Where is Chucky? Gozer, Art, Bubba, Skin, Wendigo, Zombie, Dracula. I can't see where Chucky is in my list. Oh, here we are. Chucky. Got ya. So we nudge Chucky up a little bit here. We've got a hole we can fill in here then. Oh, Freddy Krueger. We've got Freddy Krueger in here already. Not a child monster. Yeah, okay. So I've got Xenomorph here, wherever I put Xeno. Now, these things are fucking scary. I reckon Xenomorphs are above Chucky, for sure. I reckon Xenomorphs are above... I mean, they're whole planet destroyers, really, aren't they? Like, they get into a planet and they start breeding inside people and ripping shit apart. Aliens are basically smarter raptors. Yeah, they've got to be above raptors for sure. But I think how the movies depict them is once they get... We've got Leatherface. Oh, no, we don't have a Leatherface. Okay, Leatherface is going to be the last one. Leatherface will be the last one. Okay, we'll put Weeping... I'll get Weeping Angels on it, and then we'll put Leatherface on, and they're our last two. Otherwise, we're never going to stop. We keep saying last one. And what else did we say? We've got Weeping Angels, and then we've got Leatherface. Was it Leatherface you said? Or have I just decided that's what we're doing? Oh, this is a really cute Leatherface. Look at this cuddling toy Leatherface. Open a new tab for sure. Oh, it's not cuddly. It's just plastic. Oh, that's shit. If that was a cuddly toy, I'd have probably just put some cash on that straight away. That would have been absolutely fucking epic. Right, we'll stick those in and we'll resize them accordingly. And then let's get this one to a better size. So let's start with Weeping Angels. You're going to have to tell me a little bit, Ewok, about Weeping Angels, because I didn't really watch too much of Doctor Who. After like the 1990s Doctor Who's, I never saw much more of it. So why? I'd still cuddle it. It's so cute, isn't it? That little cuddly toy Leatherface. That's the kind of stuff that I like. That's good fun. Well, this is a better Leatherface picture. Let's copy this one in and we'll delete the one we've got. That's a much better one. The Leatherface we had was a bit shit. It wasn't the proper Leatherface. I watched Doctor Who when I was a kid, but apart from that, no real knowledge of it. So Leatherface is just a serial killer with a chainsaw. I think you could kill him quite easily. If it was like modern America where everybody had loads of guns, I think Leatherface wouldn't stand a chance here. But at the time, in the 1970s, when the film came out, it was a chainsaw wielding thing. And they were just hippie kids driving in their VW split-screen camper van. And they end up at the wrong house and they just all got fucking mutilated as a result of it. It's just fucking scary. That's the thing with him. He's just scary. Psychologically, he's going to get you. But if he didn't have his chainsaw and his meat hook to hang you on in this house, you know, it's just a fucking nutter. Let's put him up here. I can't really fit him in anywhere. He wants to kind of go here, but we're running out of space. What do you think, Holograce? As you suggested, Leatherface, I think putting Leatherface about here is probably about right. Weeping Angels can only move when not being observed and freeze into stone like statues when looked at. They feed by touching a person, sending them back in time to live out their life in the past and consuming the temporal energy that results from time travel. So when they send you back in time, do you start off as a baby again and just keep looping around, or do you get born again with your thoughts and knowledge as you are now? Also, they can only move when being observed. So what stops you from putting CCTV cameras everywhere? Like, if they can only move when they're being observed, you stay the same age. Oh, okay. Okay, Holograce, we'll leave it there. Sam's the perfect place to put, to put Leatherface. So, yeah, I think... So yeah, they go back in time. They know if you're looking at the screen. So you can have a bank of screens, like a monitor like this with loads of little ones on it, and you can have one person just watching fucking loads of screens, and then have a bank of people. I think they're easily defeated with modern technology. Does being watched by AI count? So you need 2 or 3 people. You blink quite often. You need 3 people watching each screen all the time. How many are there? Before we bring them down with technology, how many are there? How far away do you need to be before they, like... There's a lot of them. So if they're in a room like the room I'm in now, if I was to back out slowly, keeping my eyes on them, not blinking, and I'd go to the door, and I'd keep my eye on them all the time, and I'd leave the room... Would that be enough to get away? Or would they start chasing me through the door? Like, is that enough? There's lots of them. So yeah, can you just back out of a room, shut the door, and they'll be like, oh, fuck. Because, like, I don't understand. That's going to be my current getaway thing on Weeping Angels. I think they go there because they sound a bit shit. As soon as you lose sight of them, you're done for. So as soon as you see one, you've got to keep looking at it. I asked Unhinged Grok the same, and it said, "Oh fuck, yeah, I am. I'm kind of a monster that will crawl out of your screen, shove a cactus up your ass, and call it character building." You know what? I'd probably whisper sweet nothings while I did it too. What is going on with your AI? Right, okay. I think I'm going to put it here because they do sound quite dangerous. I'm going to do one last one for me. One last one for me. Some era. Let's see if I spelled it right. For Halloween in general, my daughter will be trick-or-treating. I'll be at work, so I hope I'll get home in time for trick-or-treating. If not, we are doing... Oh, man, look at this one. We are doing... It's going to be Community Games Night. It's the last Friday of the month, and we always do Community Games the last Friday of the month. So it's Jackbox Games on stream. But we'll probably do a lot of Trivia Murder Party, because that's a scary one. Look at this. There's a Samara from The Ring, little knitted thing. How cute is that? How about you? Have you got any good plans? Are you going to any Halloween parties? Man of Helix, stop you dreaming. Can't see their spear points gleaming, so their warrior pennants streaming to the battlefield. Here we go. This is the one I want. Copy image. I'm going to put her quite low. I'm going to put Samira. I quite like the Ring films. They were good films. She's probably Woman in Black level. Oh no, Woman in Black didn't really kill anybody. So let's put her that level. I'm going to bring Woman in Black down further because I don't remember her killing anybody in the films. Or the book. I can't remember her killing anybody in the book. Oh no, she did kill people, didn't she? She killed people. Definitely. Just chilling watching a horror trilogy. Or what horror movie you're watching, Hollow Grace? What's your favourite horror movie? So we're going to ignore the fact that all the pictures are in between the lines instead of the actual tears. Yeah. Shut up, Papa. You can't kind of... I know we've done SA, but you can't always define things. There's always halves and quarters and thirds, you know. We're going that way. So Samira, you get a tape. You get a tape and you put the tape... If you don't know what a tape is, youngsters, it's like Netflix, but in solid format. Like one movie on Netflix, but in a solid format. And you put it in a machine and press play, and it plays the movie. So this special cassette tape goes into the machine, and it plays these really weird things, like this picture of a whale and a ring and some flies, and just some scary, staticky images. And then, after the video stopped, your phone rings. Ring, 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 ring. And you pick it up, and it says, "You will die in 7 days." And in 7 days' time, Samira crawls out your TV, fucking kills you. That's it. Chucky trilogy or Terrifier franchise. Oh, I don't know the Terrifier franchise. I think Aliens are my favourite horror. I really enjoy Alien. Terrifier. Let's bring that over here. Oh, Ash the Clown. Fucking hell. I've not watched them yet. Lily's keeps telling me I need to watch them, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. What have you sent me, Dins? The modern or wall-mounted one. I'll get round to it at some point. There was... Let's see if I can find this one. Samara Ring. Meme. Let's see if I can find this one. I can't find it. But there's one where Samira's basically just got big boobies. I used to watch Terrifier 1 every day. I love the Flamer. What's the Flamer? Is this another horror movie I don't know? Flamer is a semi-autobiographical novel by Mike Curato. I don't think that's what you're talking about, Sneak. Flamer novel. Let's put film. Oh, in Fallout 70... Sorry. You changed the topic, Sneak, without me knowing. And I'm like, what? What's going on? But yeah, we'll go there. So Flamer is a gun in Fallout 76. Okay. I'll get round to watching it at some point. Lily, have you got access to it on any of the streaming services? Maybe that's a Sunday movie. Maybe that's a Sunday movie entirely. Sorry, Hollow Grace. Sneak Assassin was talking about a game gun. The flamer is a gun from a game. Right, so I think this is where we've got with our tier list. We have put the Thing and Skinwalkers at the top, and Body Snatchers a little bit lower, because they can be anything. And if you can be anything and murderous, then it just creates dissent and craziness and complete paranoia amongst the population as they all get slowly wiped out. And they seem like they must be pretty difficult without knowledge and traps and killing absolutely fucking everything. You don't know you've got them. You don't know you've got them at all. I watched it on Prime Video, but don't know for your country. I'll have a watch on Prime Video. I'll have a look quickly. Maybe it's a Sunday movie. I'll do it off stream. Remind me off stream, Lily. Send me a Discord message, and it will remind me. Remind me to do it. Bottom tier, we've got Scarecrows. Scarecrows are Halloween-ish, we decided, but they're not scary at all. If you're a crow, you're not even scared of them then. Like, they don't even do what they say on the tin. They are not scary in any way, shape, or form. Then we've got Feathers of Graw, because it scares Lauren. We've got E.T. because it scares me, and it's kind of a Halloween thing, and everything in between. I'll remind myself to remind you. Perfect. Thank you so much. So I think this is where we're at. I'm going to lock this down, post it to our social medias, and we're good. File, save. That is done. There is now no way to undo this. File, save as PDF. Okay. PNG, sorry. That's what I want to save it as. Okay, let's bring this here. Let's stick it up on my social medias, and then we are good to go. Show all files. Let's see if we can find it. Where did I stick it? Halloween tier list. Scary monster tier list. What are you adding? There we go. If I could spell things correctly, that would be good. Why is that not coming up as a misspelt word? Streamer. Streamers. There we go. Post. I'll stick that in X as well. Where did you go? There we go. Post. There we go. All good. Well done, everybody. I really enjoyed that conversation. I had a good fun, good times talking about that, and I hope you did as well. I hope you really enjoyed it. But don't go anywhere just yet. Just because we finished that doesn't mean we've finished properly just yet. We've still got Fact of the Day to do before we go and raid anything else. Thank you for the follow on Instagram, Gracie. I'll follow you back. I don't really use Instagram too much, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I'm going to find someone to go and raid into. We've got Fact of the Day. So every single stream. Hello, Grace. You are quite new to the stream. So we do every single stream. We do a Fact of the Day. We do a beer review. We do a game of Bandle, which is a guess the song game. And we do other fun things that kind of entertain and hopefully challenge your mind to make you feel, ooh, that was fun. Or have they lost it? Brilliant. They can't be suing people for doing a game that's a bit similar to their game. Like, it's not a rip-off. It's just similar. It's not the same game. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a shame. We'll go and raid that way anyway. So we're going to sort out a raid quickly, and then before we go and raid, we're going to do Fact of the Day. Like I said, because Fact of the Day is the main part of the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that lawsuit panned out the right way. It's just the way that makes sense, really.
Yeah.
Okay, that can still be heard. Like two men should do. Oh, Grace! I completely forgot Hollow Grace. Before we go anywhere, let me bring this up. So if you're a follower and active in chat this week, we're giving away a Steam code on Friday's stream. Because you've followed and you've said hello at least in chat, your name goes onto this spreadsheet of Deliverance, and we've got 26 different Steam codes to give away in total. We're only going to give one away each time though. We're going to play a game of marbles on stream. You are currently ball 52. So when we play the game, if ball 52 finishes the race first, that means you are going to win a Steam code. That's how it works on the stream. Right. time, everybody, for our fact of the day. If I bring this back onto my screen, I got rid of it a second ago and put it back and got rid of it and put it back and got rid of it and put it back.
There's a purple
Being an
ale.
idiot. Right. Everybody, it is time for fact of the day.
If you want
The word monger simply means a trader. A fishmonger sells fish. Why can I hear things in the background?
Thank you.
Can anybody else hear things in the background, or is it just me?
Take some of that.
Oh, thank
I think it was just me.
I mean, I can.
Oh yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, let me start that again.
161 still.
Everybody, fact of the day. The word monger simply means a trader. A fishmonger sells fish, an ironmonger sells metal goods. But not all mongers were respectable tradespersons. In Old English slang, a petticoat monger wasn't a clove dealer. It was a cheeky insult for a pimp or a go-between, someone who traded in women. So we've got fishmonger sells fish, ironmonger selling metal goods, and a petticoat monger, a pimp. Cockmongers sell chickens. You're hearing an organ playing. I think that is the organ was my music. There was someone in the background whose voice I could hear, but I think that was who we were going to go and raid. I think that's what we could hear. I think that was Kate's voice we could hear, actually.
Like here, if zone permits.
Right,
Then we all
closing
get
this
in
down,
and
closing
shoot
that
them
down. Right,
inside it.
we are done for today's stream. Thank you everybody for being absolutely awesome. Let me close down these things that I don't need to have open anymore. What's going on here? Oh yeah, it's still alive. Okay, cool. We'll be back on Friday, everybody, playing some... what was I going to say? We're back on Friday playing some Jackbox games and other community-based games like What the Dub and Use Your Words. So come along and enjoy that. If you're on Discord, come and join me on Discord. That's where we'll probably be doing a lot of our chatting off stream. There's my social medias as well. If you live in the UK and want some cheap beer, there's a link appearing in chat for that as well. We're going to go and raid Mr. Steve, Funny Bits Boy, who's currently playing Fortnite with Mrs. Bingley. If you haven't already, come along and follow and be nice to them. Thank you everybody for being super, super great. Thank you for being awesome. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Don't forget,
So there's two of them hiding.
you are all the best around. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.